Hey basketball players and basketball coaches, today I'm going to talk to you about the jab step and some of the footwork that goes along with the jab step. So the jab step is not just a regular jab and then go in the opposite direction. There's also a jab and then go in the same direction, but did you know that there's actually 8 different locations of jabs that you can actually use? So first off, there's 3 up top. One in the middle, one at 45 degrees right, 45 degrees left. There's also a jab step location on either side of your body. There's also those same 3 spots behind you as well. So if I remember to do this, I'm going to put up some graphics around me so that you can see, because I forgot my pylons, so you can see what I mean. Now, from there, the regular jab steps. There is the jab step right, which is a 45-degree angle out, and you want to make it look like you're actually going to be going in that direction. And what I mean by that is you're not just going to be jabbing and not moving the ball. You want to jab and get it into the triple threat location, which is right at your hip, so you can dribble, you can pull back and shoot, and then also you can jab, pull back, and pass. Now, that's just one spot. What about on the other side? Of course, you could jab in the other direction. That's true, but you can also jab in that direction with the right foot as well. So you get that ball and you can jab in that direction, still bringing it towards your hip, but this time what you would want to do is jab and bring it towards the left hand. That way it'll look like you're actually going to go in that direction. There's also the jab in front. Now, the jab in front is not a regular jab step where you're really trying to look like you're trying to hit that player. What this jab step is for is to try and create space between yourself and the defender. So let's say, for example, there's a defender right on you. What you want to do is you want to jab step with your shoulder. Now, you don't want to lower your shoulder. What you want to do is keep it in line with your knee, in line with your toe, and move forward. Keep that shoulder up. This way it's not an offensive foul on you, and you're just trying to create space. Now, from there, what you would want to do is, if there was a tight defender on you, you could create space like this, pull back, and then jab in the opposite direction, and then shot, or create space, jab, jab, and then shot, or create space, jab, and then go. There's so many different options. You can add a couple of these together, almost like Carmelo Anthony. So we've all seen players who will get that ball and they'll do a quick sidestep and shot. Well, you can actually jab towards either side as well. So how you would do this is simple. You jab over towards that right side. And what you're trying to do here is to bring that defender over so that you can go in the opposite direction. Same idea as the 45-degree angle jab this way. Same idea, but the side could get him to move just a bit more towards the side you want him to. Now, what about those 3 locations I mentioned earlier behind me? Well, those are actually jab locations as well. So you can actually take a jab back. This could be used for a couple of different options. For one, it could bring that defender more towards this spot right here, really trying to force you left. And if that's the case, you can spin off and attack that direction, and he's left behind you. Same idea as the far back 45 degree. If he comes in to try to force you right, you can spin off and you've got an advantage. And none of that's a travel because it's all just a pivot. Now, the other reason why you would want to go back 45 degrees is now it could make your defender go back down on his heels. So if he was playing really tight and you jab back, now if he tries to reach in, you can spin off again. But if he goes back onto his heels because he knows that you may not be a threat now because you're thinking about retreating back, then you now can beat him by taking that back 45 he goes down on his heels, you can attack really quick towards the left 45. So you have to really watch what your defender is doing as well. Now, what about the back 90 degrees, literally right behind me? This is the same idea, where you would get that ball, and what you're hoping for is a back 45 for that, or a back 90, so that that player comes right on top of you, and then you can dribble back and then attack. And there's a couple of different moves that you can use out of each one of these jabs as well. Now, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. I hope that this video has helped you become a better basketball player. If it has, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.